Okay, the sound check is now on. All right, we're finally back from our week-long break. Welcome to the Wild Dog Arcade. I am Ed,
and I'm Gary.
And yes,
not much of a break. I was traveling for work, so
yeah, break from the stream, but not break from work,
from activities,
and, all that. But here we are. Glad you can join us. Welcome in, Firewing and Amiga. Glad you are here. A lot of news to catch up on in terms of pinball news, and of course we have to tell you our book news because that's an important thing.
Book news. Book's up for pre-order. It'll be officially released on Thursday.
Oh yeah.
So if you haven't gotten your pre-order in for that, please do. I did check. We've got 8 pre-printing. Oh hey,
yes.
we got
Hey,
RLM
RLM
Amusements. Welcome in, everybody.
Welcome in, everyone.
We're just starting off with a little bit of news here for everybody.
Yeah,
So,
and then we'll get right to the Dungeons and Dragons pinball. So
Yeah.
you joined us at just the right time. Hopefully all your pinball games were doing well over there. And yeah, we're going to go through some pinball news for the week.
Yeah.
Did you want to finish?
Oh, I was just going to say, the book is up on pre-order, and it'll be officially on sale on Thursday. So this is what our homebrew theme is going to be based on, is the book that I wrote. So if you want to support our stream, pick up a copy. Print is great because it never comes offline.
Yeah.
So
there you go.
Definitely.
Welcome in, Boots, and everyone else. Yes, so here we go with some pinball news. Now, some of you may have known this, and some of you may have not, but Wonderland Amusements Alice went fully funded on their Kickstarter, and they did it in 2 minutes.
Yeah, that was
2 minutes.
This is like the 2/3 sized Alice themed pinball game.
Yeah.
Under $1,000. So
Yeah, I think that's the most interesting thing is
I don't know how they're going to hit that price point.
Yeah,
but,
that's been what we've been speculating this entire time, is are they going to hit that price point? So they're kind of locked in at this point.
Yep.
So they're going to have to.
Yeah, some of the earlier ones like got an even a lower price. So if you're the first 100, it was something like $6.99, and then $7.99, something like that. Oh, Pixelated just said you backed it. So.
You back today there, Pixelated. How's it going? Cool. Well, we can't wait to hear what you have to say about it, and everyone else
Once
out
you get
there.
it, yeah.
Once you finally get it, Amiga, they've been typing all over the internet, but can't get one because I'm not in North America.
Yeah.
Missed a bigger discount by like 3 people.
Oh.
Man.
Yeah.
I mean, like my jaw's to the floor after it being funded in 2 minutes.
Especially with all the missteps the people have had in the pinball
Yeah.
community, doing startups and failed things. You
Yeah.
know, you can there's the Predator pinball machine. There's a whole host of them
There's a lot out
that
there.
took people's money and scammed it. It's like really surprised.
Yeah. Yeah. If you get it.
Yeah.
Kickstarter only in Canada and U.S. and Mexico. Okay, got it. Yeah. Well, hopefully you'll get a chance to play it either way.
Well, we wish them luck.
Yeah, we
hopefully,
definitely do.
We wish them luck for people like you, Pixelated, who have backed it, and that they follow through with it. And be shocked if they can hit that price point bomb-wise. So this may be their lost leader getting into the market. Maybe a strategy.
Right, right. You got your book in the mail. You haven't started it yet? Oh, awesome. Thank you, Pixelated. Talking about the book that we have released. Amiga, the goal is eventually retail release, which might include Australia and Europe. Okay, cool. All right. Awesome, folks.
You got the what? What about the book in the mail?
Pixelated Pinball. I got the book in the mail. I said that like a
Oh,
minute ago.
You already got it? They already shipped it to you? Well, there was a lot going on.
Oh,
so.
okay.
Yeah. Oh my God! They
Thank
shipped
you.
it. They shipped it early. Then they weren't supposed to be shipping it until it arrived on
okay.
Thursday, because that's
That
the
is
official
interesting.
release date.
Interesting. We'll have a word with you guys. No, I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's supposed to be Thursday, so I guess they pre-printed it and they shipped it out, basically estimating shipping times, and
Yeah.
you got it. So
Right.
oh man,
That's cool.
well,
Came a few days ago even.
Wow.
Nice. All right, I'm going to move on with the news here. So some sneaky little clues as to what Spooky Pinball Machine's new machine is going to be like.
Amiga's asking for an
Oh.
exclamation point novel.
Oh, yeah, let me
Yeah.
hit that. Hold
Yeah.
on. Here you go, folks. I'll type it in for you if I can type properly. There we go.
There
There's
we go.
your link.
Yep, that'll take you to the links of where to buy and my website, which you get some teasers on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but let me go back to what I was talking about here. So Spooky Pinball, on the front of its cool new boxes, looks to me like it is coming from the movie The Howling.
Yeah. There is a variety of different art on their new boxes for their games. So if you go to Nap Arcade, you can see that. But emboldened on one of the sides is the iconic poster, which is the ripping and then a face peeking out through it.
Yeah.
Iconic from the movie, The Howling. I'm
A
shocked.
werewolf.
I'm
A werewolf.
Sure, I'm shocked they put that on there because
Yeah.
maybe that's just small enough potatoes. Nobody will complain about the licensing issues. Or did they pay for the image?
Or did they actually pay for
the
it?
image?
That's the thing
Yeah.
that we're all speculating at this point, is we don't know what the new machine is, but this is a a possible reference to the 1981 horror movie featuring werewolves.
Yep.
So
The werewolves,
I'm on board with
the
that.
werewolves from that movie live rent free in my head. So I love the werewolf design in that one. Eddie.
Yeah.
Great practical creature effects in that movie too. You just gotta grit your teeth on the music selection.
The music is delicious.
Oh,
it's so
corny horror 80s horror movie.
it's so nostalgic for me. I love the synth work in early 80s movies.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's just how I feel about it, rent free in my head.
Yeah.
All right, we'll move on. Metallica Remastered Premium and Godzilla Pros are on the line at String Pinball. So it's great to see that Godzilla is continuously getting more love and support and sales, I guess.
They will milk that cow.
Oh,
yeah.
For sure. It's a great game.
Yeah, it is.
Why would you not? A couple more bits. Multimorphic shares its teaser for the next P3 pinball module. It looks a lot like it's going to be Portal.
Well, it is Portal. It is confirmed. It is
Okay.
confirmed that it is Portal. So.
All right, and there you go with that. And finally, before we play D&D Pinball, Dutch Pinball officially begins production of Alice's Adventures in Wonderland.
So the other Alice game's coming. Yeah.
Yes, so we're looking forward to seeing that. It'd be kind of cool to see them back to back at a convention, and you play one
versus
to
the other. So
there
all right,
you go.
I think it's D&D time.
I think it is.
So let's get rolling with the pinball machine.
We're gonna hit the button.
All right, folks.
Thank you for that follow,
Lobmo.
All right.
Hi, I'm Wrath the Relentless. What is your name?
Oh, my name is Ed. Nice to meet you, sir.
Yeah.
I love all the call-outs in this
hatching a
game.
new plan to escape her banishment.
Michael
All right.
Dorn
Michael Dorn
is the
Another
dragon.
character.
Wrath.
I'm kind of already locked into a place. I don't
On
need
that
to
character.
select yes on this character, so I guess I'll just go ahead and go. I'll pick another character at some point along the way tonight, I'm sure, to sort of help level up my other characters on here. One of the neat thing about this game is,
I love a thrilling battle.
yeah, I bet you do. All the different options and things available as a player,
You are going to die.
and getting taunted by this dragon. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna be his lunch. You smell great. All those things.
You smell delicious, I think is one of his words.
Yeah.
Puck takes you to the entrance of the mine and tells you that a monster has been killing the miners.
Yeah, we've been kind of doing a not so great job in mixing it up as of late because this is a fairly new game, and we also had a week off Firewing.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're definitely intending on kind of mixing it up a bit so that y'all get a chance to see what all our machines are out there.
Hey, thank you for that casual.
Oh, Casual, I didn't
Yep.
even hear that here. Thank you
Yeah,
for the 8 bits.
We will be getting back into a routine of switching them up. So
And Casual GC, how are you liking your
latest
Pulp
shiny.
Fiction?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is our latest shiny after all.
so yeah.
But yeah, I hope your Pulp Fiction is, well, it's in Secure. Hopefully you've had a chance to play it.
I did do a rebuild on TNA, so I completely rebuilt all of the slingshot plungers and links, and then rebuilt the flippers on that game too.
You
So
think you can
it was
defeat me?
showing signs of needing some love. So I did that yesterday as well.
Yeah. Definitely needed it though.
I did do some adjustments on this game. The scoop.
Oh yeah, that's
The
right.
scoop, people have been reporting that the center scoop up there has been rejecting it back and hitting the wood on the front and denting it. So everybody's been bending it up. So I bent that up. I also played with some of the geometry on the shot to the right of the scoop. It was kind of sticking out funny, so I played with the rail to make it so the shot works right. So. Oh, you're fighting. Cammy's finalizing the payment for Avatar. Nice.
Oh, nice.
Watch it. That's my fire.
I can't wait to hear what you have to say about Avatar. I had a chance to play it only a couple of times not too long ago, and it's a fun machine for sure.
More time won't matter.
Oh,
Critical hit.
Okay, good. I think I'm in celebration. I didn't even look yet.
Yeah, the things went from red to yellow. So
Oh, is that how you know? Okay.
Yep.
Red
And the
to
music
yellow.
changes, so.
And I lost the other ball, but that's okay.
All right, now you're back into the regular part of the game.
Yep. Okay. Now we have lots of options, I think. Let's see, what did I do now?
Welcome to Dungeon
Oh, I'm in the dungeon
Crawl.
crawl, okay.
Level 1.
Fireball spicy, yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's, wasn't there 6 on that one?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, I
I've
don't.
kind of lost track of how many I had there.
Yeah, Firewing, typically in pinball manufacturers, what they do is they get orders from distributors and they get a container, build up a container's worth, and ship the container to the countries for distribution in those countries.
I'll take that one.
See an intersection.
That backspin, though. I see one path I can go to. Yeah, I should
Oh.
have used the shield button.
Yes, you should have.
I gotta get used to that in this game.
Yeah, if you that right ramp, if you get it part way up, it's in danger of going right down the middle. So if you got the shield, remember to smack it. It is delayed too; it doesn't instantly come up, so you have to anticipate it, which is kind of a pain.
Yeah, I mean, whether it's this game or Avatar, Kami, or yeah, I think both games look fairly condensed in terms of rules and things like that to do, which is what you would want in a game at this point. Oh, okay, good. Although I guess I long past the time I could do the skill shot there, missing that a bunch of times.
Well, let me get if you. I don't know if you already have one of the P3 systems, but they just announced that the next one they're doing is based on the video game Portal for the multi-morphic stuff. So you could get your Princess Bride and Portal and Weird Al, if you wanted. Have a big variety. That is the one advantage of the multi-morphic systems, is since you can swap out modules, you don't need as much space as 3 full games. Caveat to that is most of the shot work is condensed in the back third because of the screen tech they use in there.
No one goes up against a dragon and wins.
Oh,
I knew that was coming. I mean, again, I could have used the shield button, but I'm still trying to program into my brain on an automaticity level here.
Now you are definitely going to die.
Okay.
oh, that would be actually pretty sweet if you had a collection of friends that all had them, and you just kind of rotate the modules between all of you.
You approach them and give them the armor.
Yeah, exactly. That's definitely one huge advantage.
Nidar tells you
It's a lot easier to trade games other than muscle power. Hey, Moody! Thank you so much for that. 37 months now. 37 months subscription. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're doing well out there.
I love a thrilling battle.
Oh! Okay, good. It's all about the wacky. Oh, I don't have a shield? How do I not know when I do and do have it? Do not have a shield.
It should be.
What?
It should be lit. Like if it's lit,
I just hit the button. Nothing
Okay.
happened. I mean,
let me check something before you launch.
okay.
Make sure that the switch is not jammed up for some reason.
Is there a certain color that this thing is supposed to be? That was the question that I was trying to ask.
Yes, yeah.
Is there certain colors that didn't indicate when it's
No,
available when it's not?
it's a colored insert, so it's just on. So it's orange. It should have
Oh.
been.
Lovely. Yeah. All right. Well, I guess we'll try that again then.
The start button.
Tiamat is hatching a new plan.
Okay, I know, right? Fix it!
Oh, Donkey thinks
Make
the
your choice.
shield requires you to hold the button.
Oh, is that what that is?
That's dumb because you have
When
to do
was
that so
that?
fast. It's like you're trying to take your hand off a flipper button. You're supposed to push and hold it to hit the shield. It's
All right, well, that's news to me. Thank you for that heads up, Donkey.
well,
Earlier, I didn't feel like I
domestic
held
said
down
it's a
on the
press it
button when
and it should go up. So
Okay.
Night Art's
Well, let's try that
hoping
again,
to
see what
bomb in
happens.
that kobold town. She wants you to
Confused.
spy on Puck. You will need
Did I
to
win any
sneak
money on
past
lottery
the
winnings?
kobold guards.
Aw. Remain pinball repairless. Aw.
what game haven't we played in stream? I mean, we typically rotate before we got D&D. We typically rotate through them pretty good. I'm trying to think what's probably coming up soon would be Foo. I think has got to be one of them because I know we played Alien not
Yeah.
too long ago.
I think food might be up.
Yeah, Indy is going to get one more stream play before I pull it out to go do its refurb. Because it's going to get, I'm going to get that playfield swap and all the cabinet art redone. It's kind of why one of the reasons we got D&D, so that way we weren't down too many games while I do that. Because it's going to be a long-term rebuild. I'm not going to try to like power through and get it all done in like
You
a
are going to
weekend or
die.
two. I have to do taxes next weekend, so that's going to
Oh,
be
yeah,
fun.
I'm not looking forward to that either. I think I'm going to get money back. I think, but I'm always holding my breath every single time.
Well, the question will be is what Elon feels that you deserve to get your money back or not. So,
Oh my God, don't even start.
he might just put it in his own bank account.
I'm trying to think of what, I think, virtual pinball, we haven't done that in a while either.
Yeah, I still have to update a ton of games on that.
Yeah.
I just haven't had a chance to sit down and between getting the book ready, book up for sale, then we got D&D. I got to spend some quality time updating games on it.
Ranged attacks, huh? All right, I have to remember that pixelated. Ranged attacks. Got it.
Oh,
Okay, good.
Firewing, no, we do not. I do not want to get into the EM games and the maintenance and all that.
But we had a lot of classic games.
We
for
used to have a
while.
lot of classic games,
Yeah.
but I was spending a lot of time fixing them instead of playing them, so we sold off a bunch of them.
Yeah.
The slings to maintain stealth.
Get newer games in that don't require as much constant maintenance and
Stealth
repair.
is almost broken.
Ooh, extra ball.
You're being attacked by a boulet.
Boule, boule.
If I didn't have a regular full-time job and a house to take care of, yeah,
Oh.
get a ton of pins.
Okay. That was, I'm gonna mulligan that one. I
You're
was
being
like,
attacked
well,
by
I
a
have an
boulet.
extra ball still lit. Let's just keep going. Whatever.
Oh, it looks like we didn't update the Streamlabs thing set to for
Huh?
Dungeons and Dragons.
Legend of Dragons.
The list of pins.
It's not over yet.
Oh, I guess I forgot to do that.
I'll take care of that as we speak.
Okay, thank you all. I think I said I was going to do it. And then I
Yeah,
probably
that's
just
what I
forgot.
thought. It was like, oh, huh?
Boy, it's really hard to transfer this sucker into the next flipper that you want. There we go.
Lucky. This time.
That's one thing I've discovered about this pin is it's not as easy to. I mean, I got to play around with dead flip stuff, dead flip angles and things to see if that'll be another way to do it. But oftentimes I find myself having a tough time transferring over to the other flipper in a very, uniform way.
Yeah, there were. I think there. Is the button not working?
I held it down. I don't know. It was maybe not long enough.
Well, I think you just hit it. So let's test this with the launch.
Is it hit or is it?
I think it's hit. So let's test the launch.
Because I did hit earlier. That's why I'm confused.
Hit.
Okay.
Get up to the game and push that button and see if it launches it. Just. Okay, so the button's working.
The button works.
Now play.
But I'm afraid if I do it, the shield's not going to work again. I mean,
There it went.
where was it before?
I don't know.
The 3 other times I tried it.
I don't know.
Impressive.
Yeah, impressive. Yeah.
Hey,
Those action
watch
buttons
the
are always little.
scales.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, that was
Better than nothing.
that was my mulligan anyway. Ooh, how'd this happen?
You can move it.
I didn't even
just
know.
hit-
I was waiting for the countdown or something. now. That's new. Okay.
Tiamat is hatching a new plan.
All right, here we go.
Well, you can rearrange, like if public people log
Choose
in,
a
you can
character.
rearrange who's player one and stuff like that.
Firewing. I'm learning lots of things tonight, apparently, that I should have learned before. But it's related to instead of connected or not.
Something in the mine must be influencing the
Firewing, we
kobolds.
played the
Miner
original
instructs you to get to
TMNT
the bottom of the mine and
It's
stop it.
okay. Audio, I hate the audio package. It's Data East, so it's got. I'm very, very critical of Data East sound packages. So
Whereas I like the sound of Data East machines.
and Ed would be wrong.
I reject your reality and substitute my own.
Yep.
Avoid the slings to maintain stealth.
All right. Oh yeah, upper flipper. I gotta feed it into the loop-de-loop here.
Yeah, if you go put in a pin sound audio board in the game and run one of the alternate sound packages, the original game's a lot better to listen to.
Oh, that's how I can do it. Okay. Oops. It wasn't much of a push pass, but no, I didn't want to do that. Trying to hit the shortcut. No.
Your stealth is almost broken.
No, don't break the shortcut. Okay. Wait, can I back pass?
Backhand that,
Backhand
not
the,
from the stop.
Oh yeah, I can. Okay, that's easier. There we go. Oops. Of course I did that early. There we go.
The tunnels go down to reveal a
We
large
go
room
to
with a
second
dungeon
level
on
dungeon.
the floor.
Okay.
You feel the earth rumble as a burrowing creature is stalking the room. A Zorn attacks.
Ooh, that's a new guy.
Zorn!
Yeah, he's ugly.
Yeah, he is ugly.
Treasure chest. And also learning to look at the different lights that I hadn't looked before. Let's see. Ooh, that wasn't quite there yet. In time, but. Oh! I did not think that was going to happen. Okay. Oh, it wants me to hit it again, the same spot.
Yep.
Hopefully I can do that. Oops. Here we go.
A mere scratch.
Another shot. Oh. Oh.
You tried to do that, but I wouldn't let you.
It lit just after you went through there.
Yeah, of course.
I guess they're pulsing, but yeah.
Okay, we did it.
You did it! Yay!
Whatever that is. No! 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 Nudging is your friend in pinball. Oh, ooh, hello. Something.
Watch it. That's my fire.
Does that give me?
No.
Aw, come on. It lit over here.
It's a physical shield, though, so it only.
I have to understand why these buttons have shields on
They're
them.
just letters. They're not. They're not.
They look like shields to me, dude.
They look like shields, but they don't. They're not a ball save. They're part of the count towards re-energizing the shield.
Oh, okay.
So every time you go through a lane, it lights up, and if you do it like the first time to light it is like all four of them, and then it takes like 5. It takes a little bit more to get each one.
Got it.
That contributes to being able to activate the shield.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to get used to all these little tidbits of things. Tim Box, how's it going? Place near me ordered their D&D recently, and I can't wait. Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, it's fun. Awful at nudging. Oh, it's not easy. Let me say that much. You have to get over the fear, first of all, of having the machine scream at you, and second, also find machines that are a little nicer than others, because you'll find a lot of machines that are the tilt bob is so tight, even if you sneeze on it, you're gonna set it off. So it's tricky, to say the least. Oh, come on.
Tim Box is saying it's getting better at defense, but accuracy is their issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
well,
it is.
yeah.
That's another tricky part. Yes.
Learning the shots. Yeah.
Double scoring!
double scoring. Where? Oh. Okay.
You are being attacked. You enter a room with a large
I'm
object.
being
You're
attacked
attacked.
and I'm entering a room?
You are being attacked when entering a
The
room.
only
Yeah.
thing in your way
That
are
was
some gargoyles.
cut off.
I mean, unless that was on purpose, I don't know. Oops.
No one goes up against a dragon.
You are
and
being
wins.
attacked by a gargoyle.
Oh, crap. Oh, not the gargoyle I wanted, though. I was hoping it was Brooklyn.
No.
Okay.
Red shots get attack the gargoyle.
Alright. Okay, was hoping to get there anyway.
Nice hit.
Nice hit! Get a better defense actor. Yeah. Yeah, the defense is also a good important thing, too.
Yeah, that's very important.
Oh, yeah.
Right orbit. And left lock.
Left lock.
Oop.
Okay. Now what? Oh, cool. I damaged it.
Obelisk damaged.
Okay, let's see what that does.
Yeah, gargoyles keep continuing to spawn until
Do
you
they?
destroy the obelisk.
Oh, okay. Come on. Okay, do that. Well, that was weird.
Nice shot.
Nice shoot. Whoa. Oh.
Now you are definitely going.
The obelisk and the
Okay, I
gargoyle
think I
lay
finished
in
it.
pieces.
I think
As
so.
you exit the mine, you
Cool.
see the miners
That was
shake
a lot
their
of points
heads.
on that one
They
mode.
are
Nice.
no longer charmed.
All right. Okay. I guess it's time to.
Do some traveling.
Do some
'cause that's all
traveling,
your
yeah.
sole options right now.
Yeah, I'm looking. Well, it's about
One thing
three.
I wish that this game did was when you're in this looking where to travel, was it would still light up what your achievements are. Because then you don't know what you've actually done because it turns all that
Yeah.
stuff off while you're selecting traveling or what to do.
Yeah, Mama, thank you so
Kinda
much for that.
Yeah.
13 months unsubscribing or for subscribing.
Dip-a-dum.
Thank you so much. How you doing, Mama? Hope you're doing well out there.
A roper attacks.
So I love going to 7-Eleven as a kid, drinking Slurpees and playing 8-Ball Deluxe. Yeah.
Ah,
Yep, it is C&E tonight. And thank you, Tim Box. Appreciate that. Oh yeah, this is time mode. I should probably... That's kind of the problem with pinball sometimes, is you got a lot of time modes that you can't really do much about. You can't really stop and chat as much as you want to.
oh, you just came from your D&D Bells and Chimes launch. Nice. Did you, how did you do? Did you beat everybody? Oh, Sling.
Well, that was the
Alley
first
got
Sling
it.
the Outlane we had tonight,
Yep.
at least.
Not well. Oh.
It's not an easy game. I was struggling earlier tonight, just warming up, and I also have to, I have to surrender to the fact that because this is a new machine, even though I've been playing pinball for a decent amount of time and I feel comfortable with my skills, I still don't know all the shots at an automaticity level. You really got to be just building up and playing for a while. That was a weird one to get to where you want to get into a game. All right.
Floated up through there, yeah.
Yeah.
Your extra ball is lit.
Lifeblood
You are attacked by a
armor.
Minotaur.
Ooh.
Shoot red arrows to attack the Minotaur.
Okay.
Then shoot 6 white arrows before time runs out.
Oh boy. Paired with top 2 women in Illinois, I just did my best. Yeah. That's all you can do, right? And have fun. Just sometimes easy to forget. I tend to get too serious in games, as you probably already know. Uh-oh. There we go. Oh, I thought I was going to get the rebound on that. There, at least I did. Oh!
It's a one-way gate.
Oh, that was so...
There are 2 one-way gates
Crap.
there. One lets it in, one lets it out. Yeah.
All right, is that why? Okay, I
Yeah.
think I probably...
Yeah,
went, oh my God!
The upper one actually has, there is actually
Yeah.
a little spring in there for resistance on the upper. So
Uh-huh.
if you hit it too light, you won't operate it because the spring holds it in the down position.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
really lightweight spring in there.
This thing doesn't like me. I can't use my shield. Whether I hold it, whether I touch it, whether I sneeze it, I just don't understand anymore. I'm giving up on using that button from now on. Unless it's a multi-ball mode. I just can't do it. I don't understand. You'll have to demonstrate.
There is a delay. When you hit it, it doesn't operate instantaneously. So it may have already registered a drain out.
Oh, is that what you think it might be?
Yeah, I think because you have to anticipate using.
Wait a minute. No, I hit that thing before it drained. That doesn't make any sense to me at all. So that's why I'm confused as all fuck. Like, look at that. Nothing.
Well, that.
You know, like, what am I supposed to think?
Well, it's a push. It's a push, not a push and hold. See?
Oh. All right. Well, now that I got the button figured out, I'm gonna do one more game. Shoot.
It's push, not a push and hold.
I wish it would just register it. I don't care if it's push, pull, or sneeze on. Just do it.
Yeah.
It makes zero sense to me right now. All right. Let's go with the Salad Assassin. Just kidding. I know it says
The
this.
salad assassin.
Going to be assassinated.
All
I
right.
believe the assassins
Maybe
are
take the
working
roll
for
nail
Balinor.
for you to
He
the
has
throne.
given
I
them
know,
a
right?
powerful
Maybe we
power.
should.
Print it out, and just when you go to the bathroom, just.
I would just be on the
read it.
toilet for a whole hour though, so that may not be a good idea. maybe if I'm at
Your legs
work.
will go numb, and then they'll have to
Right.
go freeze the bomb, so
Yeah.
pull you into the bathtub.
going
Right.
to
Yeah.
die.
Exactly. The whole MythBusters thing. Bop it. I know. I gotta get used to that, Captain. How you doing? Bop it. I was told earlier not to bop it. That's why I'm getting all confused. And now I do. Okay. Now I can do it.
Retrieve the
Bopping.
bow before more assassins arrive.
How you doing, Captain?
Twist it. Yeah. Wasn't that like an Atari game that had joysticks that were
Well,
not?
The paddles,
Yeah.
like break
Well,
out and things. Yeah.
Oh.
Dragon gotcha.
Yeah, the death scream from Bop It, yeah. Are you talking about? Wait, no, you're not talking about the game where you the turning thing and it. Oh god, it was like a puzzle game for kids during the '90s. It was like a Rubik's cube, but it screamed at you.
Oh,
That's the thing I'm thinking
Your
of.
extra ball is lit. Your attack.
It's not exactly a Rubik's cube, but it more or less is a.
oh, it was the '90s story.
Ah, so I was right. Okay, I second guessed myself. And then it goes like dun, 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 dun. Red, yellow, and then. All right, that's all the reminiscing you'll get for that.
All right, red arrows for the monsters.
Here we go. Oops, that's not a red arrow.
Better than nothing.
You're attacked by a minotaur.
Oh boy. It's really awesome when you're angry, when you want to hit that ball as hard as you can, and it just does this floppy flopper action.
It's not
So
over
you feel like
yet.
a complete tool. There we go. Finally got some action
Multi-ball
here.
is about to begin.
Dragon multiples. Here we go.
You have collected a jackpot.
Lamest button in the world.
Dragon multi-ball.
Your super jackpot.
Oh,
Time extended.
Four more lights.
okay. Now I got the stupid hang of the button, I guess.
Hey, watch the scale.
Oh,
Yeah, you slayed me so good.
town,
I'm also
cel-
figuring out what I can and can't do.
town celebration.
All right, good. Thank you. Oh.
Now hit the shield.
Retrieve the armor before you are noticed by anyone else.
Oh,
So annoying. I'm gonna get the hang of that button if it's the last thing I do. I think what makes me really annoyed is like, I feel like certain games, it doesn't matter if you hold the button down or not. Like every single string game, I know some of them you have to go like this. And then in Rush's case, you have to hold the button down, right?
Well,
and so I was always programmed. It doesn't matter if you hit it or,
well, older games, yes. Newer games, the designers and the coders are using the buttons with different behaviors. Like Rush, you want to change the diverter, it's a single hit. It changes which way the diverter is. And then the weapons is a push and hold. Yeah. Foo Fighters,
Everything
the
has a
UFO
reason.
shot's a single hit, you know.
All right, I'm going to go take a quick break. Hey, Pat, how's it going? I got to decompress after all of that excitement.
He's got to go yell into the void.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, you have a shoot again. Oh, well. I'll finish his game. This will be a co-op game.
Welcome to my shop. You will not find a better
Let's
price
spot a
in
secret
all
door.
the realm.
Yeah, watch out for them skunks for sure. They don't come by very often, thankfully. Battle of Gauntlegrim.
Something in the mine must be influencing the kobolds. Nidar instructs you to get to the bottom of the mine and stop it.
Shoot the yellow arrows? Yeah.
Avoid the slings to maintain stealth.
Nope, damn it. I knew that was going to do that.
Alas.
Oh, sorry, Ed, I couldn't do your last ball very much justice because that was a warm-up for me. All right, who do I want to start with?
Escape her banishment. Choose a character. Eleanor Weaveheart.
Hit points 7. All right, we're gonna play with Helenir. Push for ally and hold for heat ray. Yeah, exactly. Fonda's push the spot. Yeah, they're like all the latest games. The designers do different things
Your
with the
journey
button
begins on the
using
road
it.
to greenest. You run down a hall and see
Dungeon crawl
intersection.
level 1.
You found an exit and received a bonus.
Wow! Went in the dungeon and out.
Ah, well met, adventurer. Welcome to my shop. You will
I'm gonna
not
light the
find
dice
a
gun.
better
Why not?
price in all the realm.
Chinese dice game begins.
I love
Right.
this game.
Shots add time.
Your time has increased.
You were lucky.
Your time is about to run out.
Ah!
Great shot.
5, 4,
Ah!
3, 2, 1. Your time has increased.
Ooh, added time. Woohoo!
2, 1.
Oh. I never hit the dice though to roll it, so I didn't hit the middle. Alright, stop farting around. Alright, do I want to remove the dwarves? Let's try removing the dwarves.
Since Balinor is paying you, you decide to escort the dwarves heading out of town. When suddenly they are attacked by the undead cult of the dragon.
Undead Cult of the Dragon. Okay.
I cast Divine Smite. The danger will never cease.
Undead cultists are attacking you.
No one goes up against a dragon
I'm
and
back.
wins.
I learned that pinball can change its laws of rules in the middle of a different game entirely.
A mere scratch.
Well, I thought about this while I was outside. I think I know what my problem was. Pinball buttons always rely on you holding down the button. Sure, you can do a quick flip like that, right? My monkey brain apparently figures that I can do the exact same thing on an action button. Hence the idea. It does its action, right? No, I gotta go. And I have to do it right, or I can't do it too hard too. That's the other thing. I can't hit the action button too hard because I was told not to do that.
You did smash one and get it like all jammed and stuck.
So I have to remember not to smash it. Like it's whack-a-mole, which makes sense. I don't want to pretend like Dungeons and Dragons is whack-a-mole. So, what did you just do?
I got the ball stuck in a really random spot.
Oh. Learn all sorts of stuff tonight.
Oh, whoop.
Yeah, I don't want to break it exactly, Firewing. Not yet, anyway. Oh boy. Alright, I'm going to catch up on chat here. Yeah, the Godzilla has to push and hold for the ally. And Bond's got to push the spot and hold it for the playfield. It's everything. There's so many games. I forgot that Godzilla has a hold feature too.
Yep, for the heat ray.
For the heat ray.
We did it!
We did it!
Anyway, thank you. I feel a little more vindicated and better now.
Cultist bodies are scattered about as the wagon train rides off into the sunset. Balinor shows up. He is very pleased. He gives you a payment. He tells you he will.
That
have
is
more work for you in the
a
future.
multi-cab. There's a Pandora Box DX in it, so it's got like 3,000 classic games in there.
Dragon multi-ball begins.
Yeah.
Here I am.
Just I bought a cabinet kit and then got the DX and the joysticks and wired it up, put an amp and speakers and all of that.
Yeah. That'll be something at some point that we can potentially stream again, but it has a completely different setup than anything else that we've got for pinball machines, so it's
Yeah,
a little
what
more involved.
I've been wanting to do is actually just like make something just specifically for it. Because in order to do it with the streaming rig, I got to take a bunch of stuff apart to do it, and it's kind of a pain.
Yeah. Yeah, for a little while we were streaming some video games, like retro games and stuff, Firewing. And then we got distracted with other different projects and things, mainly the book. And,
That and retro streaming, it's like, oh look, you got 2 viewers, because there's so many of us.
well, in the beginning it was like that, but when I was streaming them a little more towards the latter half of it all, I was getting a decent amount of folks. No, because I want to do direct capture. There's something that's a little more involved to getting that also.
Well, it's just the rig setup is built for pinball machines.
Right.
So it's meant to go around a pinball machine, not around an arcade cabinet. There's cameras overhead.
Yeah, I mean, I could technically point it at, with the camera at the screen, but it just doesn't look that great.
Well, I have HDMI out on the cabinet itself. I have an HDMI splitter, so getting HDMI out of that thing's really easy.
As you ride out of town, you see a caravan of
Whether it's the
wagons.
pinball machine or the video game, it just looks better for direct.
Yeah, it's just the fact that we've got cameras and all sorts of stuff all over the place here, specifically for pinball streaming.
Yep. Hey, EYI, how's it going? We just started. I learned a couple of valuable lessons today. I apparently have to tap the action button in this game. I'm not allowed to hold the button down because the shield just won't work. So I was having a conniption fit earlier. Like, I'm touching the button.
Yeah, he was.
No.
His face did peel off, exposing the skull underneath. You know, it was like,
Yeah.
yeah.
But I'm over it. It's okay. We have some friendly folks on stream that tell us little things like, by the way, Ed, you have to do it this way. So I thank you for that. Speaking of multicast, able to go to the games mode in one of the cabinets in Ulick. I was able to play Pang when I got a limited Saturday. Oh, thank you for that follow, Manny. Appreciate that. Pang. I know that's an acronym for something, and I don't know what.
You are attacked by Yuan Ti.
Nor am I. You'll have to enlighten me. I apologize for not knowing all the acronyms.
Let's see if I can get that. Oh, airball.
I hope you're doing well as well out there, UII.
There we go.
me,
Extra ball.
Oh, extra ball. Good. Have to. Let's do enter your initials.
Whoa.
Don't forget, folks, we're not the only ones that stream pinball. You should check out Enter Your Initials, who does an amazing job playing pinball and entertaining you fine folks out there. So don't forget to check them out. Oh, that's the dude with the wire gun with popping, bouncing balls. Wait, are we talking about the SNK game? Heck is it? Like Metal Slug or something? The dude with the wire gun popping, bouncing balls. Huh. I guess I'm not familiar with that one entirely.
There we go.
It sounds like you're describing Metal Slug.
Whoa.
How do you like this machine so far, Manny? We're really enjoying the layer upon layer of things that are going on with the rule set for sure. It's a satisfying layout on top of it all, which is the huge reason why you want to buy a pinball machine. We tend to like our games that have a unique layout, but also has some flow to it to some extent. And I think the theme also is something that was really attractive for us. We're not huge D&D fans per se, but
It wasn't another superhero pin.
that's true. That's very true. You know, and John Wick was just super hard. You know, I wanted to like that game because I really enjoyed the idea of of the movie. Yeah, the movies are great, and the theme idea was fantastic, but it just couldn't hang. It just couldn't do it. So this, fortunately, I think we've done well with this so far. So we're liking it a lot. Hey there, Sonic. How's it going? Another streamer we gotta give a shout out to in a moment here. Who here has played any Capcom pins that they know of? Break Shot.
Big Bang Bar.
Big Bang Bar.
Nothing over here.
The Magic one? I forgot the name of it.
Pinball Magic.
Pinball Magic. Those are three that come off, that I can think off the top of my head that I played. Yeah, there's Kingpin. There's very few of those that are in
I've never
existence.
actually played a physical Kingpin.
Right, we played the virtual version.
No,
of
no,
it,
no,
though.
damn it.
I think out of all the things I said, all the Capcom pins that I played, kind of like Break Shot the most. I don't know why. It's just a unique, weird, idea for a game. It's fun. Big Bang Bar is just a bunch of moaning and groaning, and I don't know. It's just,
Actually, Big Bang Bar is much more enjoyable if you turn adult mode off.
yeah,
It's way less sexual.
Right.
It's just like, because when you put it in adult mode, it's like all that. You're just like that.
and you put a quarter in.
Oh,
It's literally
yeah,
doing that.
Yeah, if it's off, if you have it on virtual, if you got it on VPX, try turning it all the adult mode off in the settings. The game's much more enjoyable.
Yeah.
It's still not an amazing layout. It's a victim of I'm blocking everything going on.
Yeah. You played a Pinball Magic, yeah. It is a cool game. I think because I like theater and magic way too much, I never really gave it much thought, I suppose.
It's not as. It's got some very bad stereotype work in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, go ahead and check out. What the heck? Oh, I did it wrong. Man, that's why I did that. There we go. Now I got it to work. Be sure to check out Sonic as well. It does some pinball streaming usually in the afternoons or lunchtime if you're on the East Coast. Not sure what you're playing lately, Sonic. I haven't had a chance to visit your stream as of late, but feel free to let the folks know what you're up to soon. Yeah, I love Break Shot a lot too, Captain. Absolutely. Oh, another Dragon Down. That was a new Achievo.
Right.
Another one bites the dust. Yeah, Theater Magic is a better game for sure, but I love the loop skill shot though. When you get the game the Magic Cat. Yeah, that is a fun shot. I like that one too. Voodoo. I mean, we're good, but we're not that good. I don't think we'll be. Whoa! This game for I don't know. I don't want to give myself a time limit. Oh, we had a ball. I thought you had the. Oh, it was a stupid light show. I saw the ball save or shield thing on.
Well, the shoot again thing was on.
Yeah.
The shield was just part of the light show.
Yeah. But well, I was just telling folks earlier, since you just joined us, Voodoo, you know, I'm still learning about buttons. Apparently, I can't hit buttons right away.
You can't do it again.
Got a number 3 on here.
Now, the action button for the shield, you gotta tap it. I learned tonight. You can't hold the button.
If you hold it at all, it discounts it. Right. I'll let you jump on, since you're back and all calmed down.
Yeah, well.
Enhance your calm, Ed.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. No one remembered that anymore. I guess we haven't talked about it in a while, so that's probably why. All right.
Tiamat is hatching a new plan to escape her banishment.
All right. I got a lot of stuff going on with my character right now. This is sort of my go-to character, if you will, the one I'm using the most. But you have other characters that you can select before you start your game. And I've, you know, as we've been told before, there are characters that do better things or more things in certain areas in your map, because you've got your whole map here that you're trying to figure out and navigate through. And there's a lot of strengths and weaknesses that these characters have in these different areas. Let's see. I'll just continue with my dragon. My little dragon guy. Because dragons are cool, and that's how much of a nerd I am. Alright, ooh, this looks menacing. Let's go ahead and do
The
it.
mine must be influencing the kobolds. Nidar instructs you to get to the
Yeah,
bottom of the mine
they
and stop
include
it.
shoot. Yeah, I know, it messes me up all the time, and it's like they haven't learned their lesson. I feel like they're doing it so that they can trick the player into, you know, putting more money in the machine. But I mean, I get it. I mean, you know, you want to have a pretty light
To
show.
maintain stealth.
You got to include everything, right? And it's up to you to not get fooled.
Your stealth is almost broken. You are being attacked by a boulet.
All right, cool. Ooh, that was a nice miss, but I got up the ramp anyway thing there. Occasionally happens in this game, but not incredibly often. Oh. Ugh. Yeah, you know, I should have hit the button. Alright, House Mulligan, sorry. I want to get at least a little bit of a groove before I go headlong into my battle here.
Influencing the kobolds. Nidar instructs you to get to the bottom of the mine and stop it.
I wasn't really watching where I was going there. Sling to the outlane, why not? Circus Voltaire? That, I don't think that was Capcom. I'm trying to remember who. I think it was Williams, wasn't it? Pretty sure that was a Williams game. Ooh, not enough. Okay, that was one danger.
A familiar bullet burrows its way through the ground and blocks your path forward. You are being attacked by a bullet.
Alright, I gotta start hitting those red things there. Let's see. Yeah, and sometimes in a game of pinball, what you want to not do is hit.
I love a thrilling
Rely
battle.
too much on rebounds to try to hit the targets that you want, and that's
Better than
kind of what
nothing.
makes things a little difficult in certain games as you're getting used to them, is what you can get away with on a rebound and what you can't. And when you miss a certain shot in a certain way, it's going to go to the out lane all the time. So that's another annoying thing. But hey, that's what it's all about, right? Put your one arm in, you put your one arm out, and all of that. Oh, come on. That was a near miss. All right, here we go. Trying again. No. I know. There, I get it again. Okay.
Oh, you are going to... It's not over yet.
That was a trick shot if I ever saw one. Oops. Ooh. Not a rebound I was expecting there. Oh, looks like I have to hit the center now. Oh, it's so annoying! Oh, I did one microsecond too long and the freaking shield didn't come up.
Better than
It's like you want to hold it like a shield. That's what's wrong with me. I want to go like this. Like this is an actual shield. But no. I have to go. Like, that's not how shields work in real life. I'm getting too into this, I know. I should get my LARP stuff on right now. I mean, my fursuit. I mean, that's LARPing, right? I can be a character in Dungeons and Dragons easily with my Fox character.
Reveal a large room with a new hole in the floor. You feel the earth burrowing.
I think that is why Firewing. At least I'm figuring it out. Ugh. Oh well. Exactly. You said it, lady. You said it. Okay, treasure.
Impressive.
All right, what do we get? 2.5 million. All right. Suppose that's a cool bonus. I stunned him. All right, let's try that again. Uh-oh. Oh. I think I can back in that. I have to not get too excited. Oops. I almost got it in that way on accident. Nope. That's the sound we'll get familiar with as we get further and further into the game, I'm sure. Shit. Oh. Yeah, that was a shit round anyway. All right, now that I know what my true problem is, this is not a shield. You can't treat it like a shield. It's literally like as if you're punching something.
Well,
because you have to hit that button, not treat it as if it's a shield and hold the button down.
The reason why they do it in this game is because you need to get your hands back on the flippers as quick as possible.
Yeah.
Because you're trying to save the ball.
Yeah, I suppose. All right, here we go.
Oh, fix it out to put in the expansion. Nice. I know you have a No Fear. What other two games do you have there, Pat?
Something in the mine must be influencing the kobolds. Nidar instructs you to get to the bottom of the mine and stop it.
Yeah.
Avoid the slings.
I mean, it's better than hitting it, right? I mean, I did that already, I guess, technically, with the miss button. But yeah.
Oh, Cue Ball Wizard and Diner. I didn't know you had a Diner.
Oh, really?
Your stealth is almost broken. You are being attacked by a boulet.
Bleh.
Bleh. I do not say bleh, bleh, bleh.
Yeah.
The Diner is a Williams. Cue Ball Wizard. I'm trying to remember who did Cue Ball Wizard. Probably Williams or Bally.
Yeah. That would be my guess too.
Unless it was a Gottlieb, but
Oh my god.
which I hate to be working on.
What was that? It was like or something like that. Oh. I'm getting some weird sounds coming out of this game.
They're distracting you.
It really did.
Better than nothing.
I guess. Cheap shot there. We're talking about like Big Bang Bar moaning earlier, and I'm like, wait a minute. Did I just hear that?
Hey, watch the scales.
The tunnels go down to reveal a large room with a new.
Oh, cue ball was Gottlieb. Got it.
Oh.
You feel the earth rumble.
Those
as a
are always
burrowing
pain to work
creature
on.
stalking the room. A sword in
Be
the
careful with that.
They did things weird.
Yeah. Yeah, no doubt. All right, treasure chest. Oh, I got another good hit in there.
Get him again.
Yeah.
And he's gone.
Maybe.
Oh, nope, not quite yet.
Of course. Because I thought about the damn shot. Oh, hey. There we go.
We did it.
Okay.
Watch.
You enter a room with a
All right.
obelisk in the middle.
Advance to level
you
3.
need to destroy it. The only thing in your way are some gargoyles. You are being attacked by a gargoyle.
I want to hug him. Though. Oh, wait. Not that one. No. Not the Dizzy Gargoyle. They're not.
They're not the defenders of the world.
No, they're not. Oops.
Yellow or red arrows there.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Great shot.
Uh-oh. You know what's funny? I hit a red.
Oh, I hate that. I'm gonna have to make something to.
I got
that-
nothing.
To keep that in the.
I got nothing. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to like measure that up and 3D print like
You are being attacked
cave
by a
cover
gargoyle.
for it to keep the ball.
That
in
is a
it.
huge flaw, by the way. I don't
Yeah.
know how it got past that. We're gonna have to. I'm sure we're gonna get something from Stern technically at some point before you do it, or maybe after you do it.
You were lucky.
Great shot.
Because that's not fair.
Oh. It did come up.
It did, but I was scared. I didn't know how long to hold on.
Size of the hole.
It's like I have to reprogram my brain.
Tiamat is hatching a new plan to escape her banishment.
Why are you fighting monsters in a dungeon? I mean, you could have a razor sharp claws and teeth. Oh, well, yeah, that's true. Yeah. Why should I bother? I mean, I am a dragon myself. Why should I be afraid, right? You have a very good point there, Sonic.
Cast a magic spell.
You got a crit.
All right. All right, we'll go back to the dungeon. I'm kind of curious about this dungeon because
Mystery
it's
at the
there's a
bottom
lot
of the
going on
mine.
Get to
here.
the bottom of the mine and stop
And we
it.
got a mystery at the bottom of the line too.
Avoid the slings to maintain stealth. Your stealth is almost broken.
Better than nothing.
Just smile, Ed.
Because there's nothing left to give.
Something in the mind must be influencing.
It only takes a few muscles to smile. It takes way more to frown.
Yes, that is true. That's very true. Thank you. Coast is clear. Stop it.
Avoid the slings to maintain stealth.
A score is a score.
Yep. There we go.
You got a critical hit.
I got a critical hit, huh? Alright. Let's see what else I can do. Very triumphant music. Oops. Okay, good. Almost good.
Pat,
Doesn't count.
Pat enhanced your calm.
Oh, thank you, Pat.
No one goes
I
up against
appreciate
the
it.
The tunnels go down to reveal a large.
I thought I was
room
at the
with a new
bottom
hole
of this
in the
dungeon.
floor.
Did they like
You
restart
feel the earth
everything?
rumble as a burrowing creature is stalking
I'm
the
really
room.
I guess since you lost the ball, you had to go back into
But I
it.
thought I'd finished that mode. Oh, maybe I didn't. could have sworn I'd finished that thing, though. I guess obviously I didn't, right?
Yeah.
Double scoring has begun.
What does that mean? Double the treasure?
Oh, this tongue is slimy. Ew.
The left eject.
Oh, well, that's a different kind of left eject.
I wanted that, you know? I wanted to see what that was about. And next thing you know,
Mimic, yeah.
dead.
So the mimic is a creature that can mimic
shit.
other objects, and in this case, it was mimicking the treasure chest. So when you find the treasure chest, you found the mimic, and it attacks you.
Oh, okay. Oh, of course it went away, that light.
Yeah.
I need to get to the upper flipper, so let me, no, not that way.
2 ways to do it.
That was not what I was trying to do.
Nope. 2 ways to
that
do
was
it is you can hit the left eject, which will then eject it to the upper right flipper.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. But of course it doesn't look like I'm doing it because I can't shit. Now, if you're telling the audience of that's what he's trying to do,
This
that
one,
makes more
yeah,
sense.
if you hit that, it goes up and grabs it, and then you can make those upper shots.
Right.
That's one way to get there. The other one is you go right
You need to destroy
to
it.
the right of the
only thing in
upper
your way
left
are some
scoop. Will
gargoyles.
feed it around to the
You're
upper
being
right
attacked
flipper.
by a gargoyle.
Oh, I gotta level up. Oh, ooh, Lazarus, hello.
You found a treasure chest! Yay!
Double your pleasure, double your fun. Well, it would have been double my pleasure, double my fun if I had been okay on that. Alright. There's another moan. I think I was hit, but I thought I was the dragon guy. That's why I'm confused. What? I'm like psyching myself up, and I just wish it would just go. I'm psyching myself up, thinking I'm going to use my shield finally, and then I'm scared. I'm like, I don't want to do it. It's just not going to work. And now I have to reprogram it and make myself believe that the shield will actually be a shield. It's so anti-psychological with how the button works with me right now.
The kobold. Radar instructs you to get to the bottom of the
Oh.
Avoid the slings to maintain stealth.
Nope.
Your stealth is almost broken. You are being attacked by
Almost
a
broken.
Do not give up.
What was that, Pat? I didn't read what he said.
Notice that the third flipper 2 ramp is the easiest ramp for third
Now you
flipper
are
so far.
definitely going to die.
You mean in all games or whatever? But yeah, it is a pretty natural shot on this game. Upper.
I love a thrilling
It's actually by far easier than Foo Fighters, which is similar shots there.
Oh,
The tunnels go down
I think
to
it's
reveal
because
large
this one's a
room with
little
new
wider
hole
than the
in
Foo Fighter
floor.
one.
You feel the earth rumble as a burrowing creature is
Is it?
stalking the room.
I guess so, yeah.
Before an attack.
what the hell? Guess I was right. I couldn't
Yeah,
tell.
Star Trek with the warp ramp, and then Elton
Oh.
John is similar to Star Trek as well. Whoa!
Yeah, that was close.
You are going to
snap.
die.
Oh, that was another close
It's
one.
not
Holy
over
moly.
yet.
Yeah.
Man. I want this guy to die. I think I can go to the center. Oh, that went away now. Oh, I have to go this way.
Yep.
Oh.
It roves. It's a roving shot.
Oh. Oh my god.
It's literally
Yeah.
roving clockwise.
Impressive.
Come on.
Hey, watch the scales.
Do I finally, okay.
You stunned him.
No! Okay. Come on.
He takes a lot of hits.
I know. No! This time, this stupid thing stopped.
We did it!
Finally!
You did it!
Okay,
Yay!
now I have to win. Now I have to actually go in, don't I?
I think so. That'll move you in. That'll move you to
Finally.
level
All right.
3.
Need
Yeah.
to destroy it.
Not the original Star
The
Trek,
only
the
thing
Stern
you're
Star
away from
Trek.
gargoyles. You are being
Okay.
attacked by a
This game
gargoyle.
we're talking about. Because there were what, 3 different Star Trek games?
I cast fireball.
Uh-oh.
Shit. That's. You were lucky.
Okay, now what?
Right orbit.
Right orbit. Okay. That's the right orbit, right? No.
No.
I know.
I know, right?
Okay, come on. Oh, it doesn't count as anything? It has a
4.
flash?
Wow. I know there was like an EM, and then there was definitely like what, the 30th anniversary or whatever.
Oh, come on.
And then there was the Stern one. I can't think of the 4th one. I know there were a lot of Star Wars. There were more Star Wars ones.
Alright, we're getting some hits in.
Oh, Next Generation.
Oh!
Yeah, I guess I wasn't thinking of that because that was a totally different crew.
No. Okay. No.
Yeah, because the Stern one was based on the Kelvin timeline ones with Chris Pine, the first 2 movies. We used to own one of those. It was a fun game.
Yeah. There we go.
We sold it to get Twilight Zone.
I cast fireball.
You got a crit.
Ooh. Okay, damaged.
No one goes up against a dragon and wins.
Come on.
Yeah, I mean, Stern had their usual Pro, Premium, LE, and then they had a Vault edition, but they were still the basic same game. LE has cool powder coat, and it's got this LED grid that shoots off around it. That's a cool visuals in a darker room. But people want a lot of money for
obelisk
those
and the
still.
gargoyles lay in
I think I finally
pieces.
beat it.
As you exit the mine, you see the miners shake their heads. They are no longer charmed.
Yeah, no longer charmed. I think I finally beat that stupid
Dungeon.
area.
You beat the dungeon. Yeah, I beat it during my game. Oh! Dragon
care, I
got you.
beat it.
The dragon got you.
Yeah. All right. I feel better about all of that finally. Yeah, I didn't care about the points as much as the progress at that. So another nice thing and interesting thing about this game is
Getting the progress. There's
Getting the progress.
Lots of progress to get.
yeah. So I made 4 variations of the Star Trek. Yeah, I believe it. And there's like 4 variations of what was that one? Elvira.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they make 3 versions of every game now, and then they're doing some. That Elvira one was like a special limited edition they did. The Blood Red Kiss edition.
Yeah. Go in. Oh.
And then they have 4 versions of Godzilla as
You
well,
enter a
because they
hall
came
and
out with the
see
anniversary
an
edition, which was
intersection.
the black and white with red accents.
You found an exit and received a bonus.
Okay. Level 1 dungeon, you always go to the right, and you can get out of there right away.
You got a critical hit.
So far in this version of the game.
Oh, you are going going to die.
No, I'm not. You are.
It's not.
Dragon multi-ball.
Because I have Dragon Multiple.
Think you can
Yep.
defeat me?
Nice, Pat. Of course, I'm assuming that's Pat doing that.
Yep.
Thank you, Pat, for the 50 bits. And we control the balls. Reminder of pinball. But I also control the balls. Oh wait, I say that out loud.
Impressive.
Well, here we go. Enjoy.
Hey, watch it. That's my fire.
I don't want to rely too much on this shield though. That's the weird thing that's making me like get psyched out too. Oh,
Now you are definitely going.
oh yeah, it's back. Damn it. It's there, it's gone, it's there, it's gone.
One more dragon hit.
Okay. Oh. Did I get it?
Celebration multi-ball.
Let me know when I get it.
Yes, you got it.
Okay, good.
I'll be back.
Now hit the shield.
I'm out.
Oh, you're out of shield.
Unless it's pretend out.
You are out.
Okay. Oh.
Natural 20.
Oops. Nah, damn it. Oh, good job. All right. Well, that was fun. I got 5 million points out of that, so I guess
You
it's
were lucky.
not so shabby. Whew.
You got a critical hit.
Okay, more dragons, more hits coming up. So stay tuned. There we go. Oh, bonus round. Ooh. Okay, what do we got?
Ball is lit.
Release the goblins.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen Gottlieb Star Trek, so I didn't know if it was connected or not.
Nice hit.
I don't think we've ever seen this mode before. I have, you know.
Casual says, if I had a nickel for every time I drained a ball underneath that shield, I'd have an embarrassing amount of nickels.
Yeah.
Yes. Especially during Dragon Multi-Ball, the flippers are operating so often that it's like flip right through.
Yeah. By the way, Gary, have you ever seen this mode?
Nope.
Okay. I want to double check.
Goblins. You went to the.
It was like bonus round, something.
Yeah.
Go in, yes.
Great shot.
Thank you. Oh no.
We got a 2.
I know. If I hadn't have done that, I would have been dead. Oh no.
Yep.
There we go.
Got that
Off of
extra
that
ball.
one. Oh, if I had every nickel every time I drained.
I don't know much about D&D
yeah.
with this machine past the nerd test.
Yeah.
I'm not a big D&D nerd either, but based on the monsters, some of the classic monsters and stuff in here they have in the game, I'd say probably.
Oh, well, I have an extra ball.
How are you doing? Salute him.
The only reason why I knew a little bit about D&D is because of all the different people I've met in my life that were into D&D. I came across the game at least 3 separate times in my life, and each time I was just really trying hard to get into it. I just wasn't into it. So it's kind of the first time I'm into a Dungeons and Dragons games, other than an arcade classic that came out in the was it like late 90s, I think it was, something like that. But yeah. I guess I passed the nerd test, and look at the nerd test I just did.
You
there.
did the same thing I did earlier.
Oh, is that what you did?
Yeah.
Oh, now I understand why you were laughing.
Yeah.
That
So
is some mad skills.
all
right
you got to
there.
do is push forward and it'll fall out. It's
Wow.
basically resting right on the edge between the
Yeah,
side
there's like
rail
a little
and the
lip right
ramp,
here.
and there's a little gap, and it gets sit in there.
Damn, I'm good. I'm glad you and I did the same thing tonight. Do what? Oh, there it is. All right. I wish I could show you what that looked like.
Yeah, you have to look up up where the shooter lane is.
Yeah. All right. Wait, what? I thought that was supposed to light something. Or
It did.
Start something. I mean,
It lit the dungeon, which is
it was already lit. I thought.
no,
Oh, okay.
that qualifies the
Oh,
dungeon.
it qualifies to
And
late.
now
And
you-
now I can do it.
Now you're in the dungeon.
Level
Hence
2.
that big panel was like lighting up at you going, hey, look at me, look at me.
All right.
You are being attacked.
That you to light the light, to make sure that you light the light, then qualify the light, and then all of a sudden you can finally qualify.
Well, it's complicated, just like D&D, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Did you have enough charisma points to open the dungeon?
Yes. Oh, Lord. All right.
Oh, your dexterity skill is too low.
A door. You are being attacked.
I mean, the game is probably made by pinball nerds,
Yeah,
and with
probably.
some familiarity with this game,
Oh, I'm sure.
with D&D. So,
There's got to be a lot of crossover.
and I'm
you know?
pretty sure that they probably worked with the licensing company, the concept, the rules.
Yeah.
I mean, Dwight's done some pretty complicated, convoluted
Oh.
code, so this is probably right up his alley.
Yeah.
I cast Divine Smite.
This game does have a magnet underneath the gelatinous cube.
Yeah. It's already starting to get a little funky with the magnet. Oh, damn it. I pushed
I think the magnet gets hot in this game. I think it needs a cooler.
I think it does. All right, your turn. You know, made some independent progress, I guess. I wish there were more achievos almost when you complete certain, you know, because it was like the bonus stage, which was new to me too. So that was fun.
Tiamat is hatching a new plan to escape her banishment.
All right.
Make your choice.
I've done a lot of progress with him. Do I stick on and do more progress, or
Anya.
do I?
I'm sure creators of the theme pens.
Oh, I haven't done jack with this guy since we reset. So I'm gonna do something with him.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and read some chat here. Seldom says, I would imagine the tiny detail it would easily sell this game to D&D home buyers. Yeah. Firewing says, I'm sure creators of the theme pens would or should have some knowledge about the theme that they are creating the pinball for. Oh, yeah.
With an injured arm
they're gonna-
comes to the
But that
door.
not necessarily is the case. So a company will have a battery of employees, especially like a pinball company. They're making pinball machines, so they'll have coders, programmers, mechanical designers, and then they buy the licensing for something. And then I think like Stern tries to figure out which teams want to do the license. Wow. And basically, like these licenses are coming up, and people go, "Oh, hey, I like that one," and those teams will do those. I am going to.
Casual says, Stern definitely put a ton of effort to make this a game for D&D nerds. For a pinball company, their faithfulness to D&D is impressive. That's good to hear. I'm glad that you're able to, confirm that.
It feels like it to me as a non-D&D player. It feels like it adheres to a lot of the tropes and tenets
Naito buy a
of
potion of dragon's
D&D.
blood.
Right.
As Pismo is handing you the potion. Here you go. A large
Emily did a good chunk of coding on this as casual, so she's described herself as a D&D player.
Oh, okay.
Aha! So there you go. That makes a heck of a lot more
Continues
sense.
to elude you.
Yeah, because there's nothing worse than somebody that is working on a theme they absolutely loathe. Or, let's say there's some connections to a shady or shitty person, and then you're like, that person hates me. Why would I want to work on their game? So
Or, get stuck with a theme that you don't care about,
that's
and
that's what it was basically saying.
it sounded like you were talking about not wanting to work with people, not necessarily because it was a theme that they didn't like. That's how I got it. That's what I
Okay,
got
well,
out
that
of
was not my intention. My intention was let's say the person who created the IP has something really shitty they do and say, and against somebody that you might be. Would you want to work on their theme?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
yeah,
thinking
they're crappy
Harry
people
Potter.
to begin with. Oh,
Yeah.
that's what you're alluding to.
That's the kind of stuff
Okay.
I'm alluding to. Yeah.
Sorry, sometimes you gotta spill it out.
Well met, adventurer. Welcome to my shop. You will not find
get the letter.
a better
I can
price
get a letter.
in all the realm.
Oh, yes.
I think the difference also is, at this point, there's so much at stake for these pinball companies. They really don't want to mess things up. Even if they're just getting into it to start with, there's a lot of things that you can do to save the game and not necessarily be reliant upon whether or not you know 100% everything that's going on in the theme that you're representing.
Oh, come on.
It'd be like working on a Harry Potter game and not liking Harry Potter.
Has begun.
Well, yeah, that's what Gary was
Well,
saying.
or not
Or
liking
just-
the creator of Harry Potter for
Specifics.
lots of specific things that she has been publicly saying.
Yeah. Without going too much into details, she's
Yeah.
just not very LGBT friendly.
Yeah,
We'll just
yeah.
leave it at that,
Yeah.
to put it mildly.
Extended.
It's not over yet.
I've heard in interviews saying that Stern will ask their staff, like, who likes the theme, and try to assign people to projects that they're most likely to be passionate about.
Exactly. Then
That's-
they have a large enough team that they can do that.
Yeah.
Like a small company might not have enough depth in their staff to be able to have people pick and choose.
Right.
Like Spooky works on a theme or two at a time, really.
Yeah.
Time extended.
If you hate horror movies, you probably don't want to go to work as a designer for Spooky. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, just say it.
I mean, for me, there are certain horror movies that I like, and I think they're great, but I'm just not a huge horror fan to begin with. So yeah, I wouldn't want to work at Spooky and then end up just half-assing it or something, just because I don't like Halloween as much as the next guy. Evil Dead's more of my style when it comes to horror. It's like comedy, or if you take horror in general and you kind of slice it in, lack of a better term,
Yeah.
splice it into another genre in some way.
I want Spooky to do a Shaun of the Dead
Mm-hmm.
machine.
Yeah, I want to see that too.
Diego leaves Greenest with a bundle under his
Yeah,
arm.
we
He
actually
arrives at the cellar
have
beneath
a
the
couple. Well, we
TNA
had
right there.
Yeah,
There was
TNA
an
is a
explosion
Spooky.
within.
We had a
As
Rick
you
and
enter
Morty
the
for a
cellar,
while.
you see
We
large
traded that
pieces of
in.
wooden shelves.
We sold it,
You are
yeah.
attacked
Or
by
sold
a
it,
giant
yeah.
rat.
Don't know if we have any plans on buying it at the Spooky at this moment, because we're kind of, we're focused on D&D right now for one thing. But
Well, they don't have any themes that excite us right now because
just look at the boutique pinball maker. Spooky is killing it on basically everything. Their passion comes out amazingly in their end product. VOF is basically created because people loved Labyrinth so much that they wanted to see Pinball Machine 4. Oh, is that really the case? Oh, that's pretty cool then.
yeah.
That because we've sat here so many times in the past 5 years that we have streamed. There's been a plethora of machines that we've always, or that we constantly talk about. We want to see as a pinball machine.
Oh,
Futurama was the number one.
Yeah.
Just saying. So if you're out there listening and you're a pinball maker, make Futurama, please.
so we don't have any of the latest Spooky games, but my reference from Spooky's game themselves, as far as quality, the playfields are great on their games, but underneath TNA and underneath Rick and Morty, it was a wiring nightmare. I mean,
beginning.
just.
Yeah, we don't know what Spooky's wiring is like now.
They're
in
cute.
modern
Exactly.
games.
The modern stuff might be better, but based on the two games that we had, which weren't that far, 2017 and 2020, 2020, they hadn't improved the quality of like a lot of their playfield content. So I would be personally, and this is my opinion, I'd be reluctant to buy a Spooky machine without being able to open it up and really get a good deep look underneath.
How much of a headache will this be if I need to repair my machine?
Yeah.
Is what you're saying, more or less.
Yeah, because I mean, Rick and Morty, we repaired a lot. I re-engineered several different shots to make it work right,
built into the wall.
which got me a little
An
frustrated
alcove
with their
seems to be
quality.
caved in. Something seems to be moving in the
Yeah, we had to
distance.
adjust the shot on this game too, but yeah.
Yeah, but it
goes
wasn't
without
like a major redo of an entire.
An important pivotal. Ooh, nice bounce back into
That's
the
my
land of the
fire
living.
breather.
I can at least say that this game so far has been very forgiving on their Lazarus, at least at times.
Oh, that kind of came out
Yeah, kind
bouncing
of rattled
funny.
a little bit.
It came out of that shot funny.
Oh, there you go. Doing the Lazarus emote there. Nothing feels as good as a Lazarus. Especially on certain key moments when you're playing. You're like, I wanted to hit that shot. Oh, yeah. That happened actually earlier tonight to me.
Nope, that wasn't what I was looking for, but I'll take it.
You love your Labyrinth. I'm glad to hear that, Amiga.
Yeah.
People with Barrels of Fun are fantastic.
seem-
Also good.
They seem to have done a really good job with their QC.
Yeah.
And their customer support, from what I've heard, has been pretty good for the few issues they've had, which haven't been many.
Right.
I think they're using basically all standard Williams Valley style mechs, so that which are well proven.
That's a sign. That's a good sign.
Crawl. Level 1.
Stronger mechs and stronger things
Dungeon Crawl level 1. All right.
are always welcome and appreciated. I think also when you get to a certain point in your gameplay, whether you're just starting to play games on
that just gave me a
location,
shit.
or if you just bought a machine, as you get better and better at a game, that's when things start kind of breaking apart because you're putting a lot more plays on it, and then that's when you kind of figure out what's a good pinball company and what's not, or how old the machine is too. I guess that has a lot to do with it too, to be honest.
Too far.
Bruce Campbell will be in
Astronomicon.
and Ypsilanti this year. All right, cool. Imagine getting an Evil Dead Translite signed by him. Bruce Campbell also did this weird show that we watched not too long ago. It was like the history of TV.
The history is things that we discontinued.
Oh yeah, I think it was just called Discontinued.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just random items of, oh my god, pop culture items and
Yeah.
products.
I actually don't know what channel it's on. I think it was some weird channel. But anyway, it was a lot of fun to watch that show.
Oh yeah, they did Dominoes. That was actually, there were a couple of games that Spookies manufactured on contract. Basically, somebody paid them to make a batch of games. Jetsons was one of those, and Dominoes was the other one. They made for
The company.
the companies.
And their employees only. There are a few, very few, maybe one or two at most, domino pins out there because a few of the employees might have decided to sell their pin.
I cast divine smite.
Yeah, they basically gave like Domino's locations, like the owners the option to buy one if they wanted. I think they probably only made like 100 of them or something.
Yeah.
And they eventually, some of those actually just sold them off to the public. So you'll see them in people's private collections, but
Right.
you never see it on location.
Yeah, you probably will never see it on location. Yeah.
Thank you for dropping that.
He just spat the ball down the middle. Here you go.
My ball one was weak, so I was like, I
Okay.
could have used the shield, but I didn't.
It's like a little puppy dropping that wet ball down the middle.
Sneak attack.
Here you go, master. You don't see Jetsons on IVT.
Try Pinside. I
yeah.
generally find Pinside's more up to date than IPDB a lot. Because I think Pinside's is a lot more community supported.
Nice hit.
People upload features and stuff more than IPDB.
Casual says I've been really impressed with build quality of my Labyrinth. I can't speak to whether or not it would hold up to thousands of location plays, but for home use, it's hella reliable. That's good to hear. Also, thank you for using the word hella. Now I feel like I'm back in California. I miss California. That has been a public service announcement.
Yeah.
So far on location hasn't been too bad. That's good. The local play snare has one that's getting pretty good plays.
You were lucky.
That is good to see. I definitely want to do a better job of figuring all that out.
No.
What can we do on this quest?
Trying to hit that.
Oh, the left or right door. Got it.
There we go. That's what I was trying to hit.
Ah.
There I got the secret door, or the secret door is the target.
Oh.
Ah,
Wait, the left, right?
that target there. That's,
Oh, that thing. Okay.
yeah,
The little circle that's
yeah. It
hard
was
to
flashing. It was flashing at me, waiting for me to do something with it.
You got a critical hit.
See. Looks like one of those, like, you know, like if you have like a 3-hole piece of paper and you need to like strengthen it again, you just stick one of those like little discs onto it.
Now I gotta hit the middle.
Oh, hey, Red Lancer. You got to play this game for the first time in Louisville Arcade Expo this weekend. Oh, nice. Yeah, we're liking it so far. I'm quite impressed with the different layers and everything that is going on. I mean, there's a
Now
lot to.
you are definitely going to die.
I mean, you got the call-outs, you got the marvelous music, the colors, and the shots themselves. I mean, yeah, so far so good. I'm getting used to buttons. Apparently, I don't know how to use them. And what I mean by that specifically is, I have to get over. I have to get over my fear of using the action button, like, as a thing to hit and tap. Like, I want to just hold the shield like a real shield, but I can't because it will not. The shield button will not work if you hold it. Or even the magnet save would do that too. That's the other thing I think about too. But alas, I have to change my habits, change my ways. It'll take another 30 days to build that new habit. I think that's the only complaint I've got. Ooh, nice bounce there, Gary. Those flipper decals. Oh, I didn't even think about that. How's it going, Penny Dude?
Hey.
I have not even paid attention to the flipper decal. You're
Oh
right.
yeah, I put them on. They were in the goodie bag.
Oh, they were.
So
okay.
I always thought they kind of looked big and ugly here in this game, just all white. So I'm like, oh hey, there's some in the goodie bag.
That's a good touch. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it needed it. You're
I
right.
kind of like, why didn't they just put them on? Yeah.
Right.
I guess because not everybody wants to. Locations probably if they got to replace the flippers.
Yeah, there's
Bother.
that.
There are stairs that go
Also,
down
some
and
people don't
exit
like
to
the
a
look of
blacksmith room
decals
with
on a
sigil
flipper, I'm
the
sure,
wall.
because they want to see their
They have
flipper
been
more
busy
clear or
building
something.
Yeah, but
Let's fetch the
thought that
police.
white
I don't know.
on the camera would blow out the camera. So.
Oh, there you go. Another.
Oh. Oh.
Ouch. That was
Ouch.
ball 3, too.
Yeah. Ouch.
Ouch? Ouch? Ba-da-da-bum-ba-da-da. Ouch? All right. Enough of that.
Enough of that.
Oh, you're done already? I thought you were going to go for another one.
Nope.
All right. Okay.
Let you go, and then I'll do a bat cleanup.
A bat cleanup?
I'll bat cleanup.
Oh, you will? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Wait, you're cleaning bats? Wait, what?
No.
Oh.
Hey, Rainbow Dank DVA.
How's it going, Rainbow? I get jokes. All right.
Tiamat is hatching a new
Trying to
plan
figure out
to
references
escape
to
her
things.
banishment.
Oh, hey, he just like suddenly changed his armor for a
You may
split
choose a
second.
character.
I guess I had to populate all the stuff that I got.
There are
That's why
different
I did
layers.
that.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the items you collected, so then it had to put them on like layers.
Ooh, I want to get them all ready for battle some more. Flippin' Nasty, how's it going? Spooky put out a Facebook post about how great their tech support girl is, and which was great. But then they were encouraging customers to tip her through Venmo.
Venmo.
Excuse me. Yeah, that is a little weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that either. It's like you can pay your employees. You don't have to. It's not like
Yep.
I'm going to get I don't know. I'll just leave it at that. I don't know how much I agree with that.
Yep.
All right, let's see what I can do here.
Yeah, Dank DVA. This is a really fun game. So we're liking it so far. And of course, it's still in fairly early code, so as they develop it, it'll get even better.
A wolf attacks.
Oh, the dominoes. Avoid the Noid back glass. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Pay the person. I'm sure they do. They're just probably like, hey, if you really like it, and give her a tip. But it's like, what? If she's on staff, just.
It just seems a little weird.
It does seem a little weird.
It's like the equivalent of people asking for tips when you go into fast food. I mean, sure, I guess, because I know you guys are getting. But
I'm not sure what that means.
then again, tipping is weird to begin with too. It's
You arrive in Dragonsphere Castle.
you go to like Europe and you try to tip, they're gonna think that you're rude, like your service wasn't good enough. Or was that Japan? That might be Japan. I'm thinking of. Sorry.
Oh.
Welcome to
right.
Dungeon Crawl. Level 1.
Europe, they just start thinking that you're going to tip them. And when you do, they're like, holy crap.
Yeah.
It's not over yet.
It's not over till the fat lady says, "Ah!" You just did that.
You just did that.
Yeah. Exactly, Benny. At this point, I believe it too. I've always believed it anyway.
Casual, when we were looking at the different versions of this game, we kind of thought the same thing, that the Pro was the better buy in this game. So, this is kind of why we also bought the Pro of Godzilla. We kind of liked that. I didn't think that the pop-up dungeon was that thing. Theater of Magic had the same thing, and I'm like, you hit the shot, great. But then the dragon, I'm like, well, that's just one big thing to break down, and with that thing moving all over the place. So
Yeah. Okay, we'll call you Rainbow or Diva. Got it. Casual. I got to play D&D LE last week. Okay, I prefer the Pro model. Like if I was a billionaire, I would still opt for the Pro. I didn't care about the dragon taking over 50%. That was kind of what we were concerned was too, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was just talking about.
Okay.
It's like that. Yeah, it's like, and also that mech, basically straight out of Jurassic Park, and lots of people have issues with it because it's actually in a servo motor that runs it too.
I
So
need your help finding
Yeah.
the entrance to Sam Master's lair.
More parts to
All we
break.
need to do is search a graveyard
think so,
in the middle
Amiga?
of the night.
All right.
How hard could that be?
As you approach the mausoleum in the
I
center
could. I
of the
would move to
graveyard,
Neverlands.
you
I
see
would.
shadows moving about. Looks like you have
Yeah, you and me both, man. You and me and Gary both.
yeah.
100%.
Yeah, Penny Dude, there wasn't enough to justify another $2,600 for the game.
Okay. Enough horsing around.
Yeah, it's like
There we go.
we've got 4 Sterns in our collection. We've got Rush, which is an LE, which Rush is my favorite band, so I had to get an LE. But compared to the Pro, I like the additions to that game kind of make it worth it. Foo Fighters has the upper playfield, which is one of the biggest things, which we like having a little bit other stuff to do, which was why we got a premium on that game. But our Godzilla and this game are both Pros.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, Firewing, what Penny's saying is, on this one the dragon just moves up and down, but on the premium and LEs, it moves side to side and can like drop down and block part of the playfield and move all over the place. So it is way more articulated side to side. Basically makes a huge bash toy. And during Dragon Multi-Ball, he can come down and block a significant amount of your shots. So.
Damn it! It did again. That's the only inherent problem with the shield is you let your slipper up just a little bit when the ball goes under. There's no turning back as much as you wish you could. Like you gotta wait for that.
Yeah, Foo Fighters Pros omit the upper playfield. The premiums and LEs have the upper playfield. Yeah, and it's like it's really kind of satisfying when you get the ball up in the upper playfield on Foo, and you get a bunch of loops to activate Area 51. Whereas on a Pro, you just kind of hit the right ramp shot a bunch of times to do that. So I find it brings in the Area 51 stuff a little bit better with the upper playfield on
Suddenly,
Foo.
you feel
All right. Well, at least I did all right on that.
Yep. Yep. Penny Dude, yeah, Venom, neither of us just got, even we played both the premiums and the pros, we just never connected with that game. And Jaws, I just don't.
Yeah.
Jaws nothing. I don't find any shots in Jaws satisfying.
Yeah, Jaws is also a
Not-
theme that we didn't really like either.
Yeah, the theme really wasn't for us either. So on top of it.
Prefer when there's a single model of an option, the extras like Labyrinth. I kind of
Yeah.
do too, to be
Well,
honest.
so there's a reason. One of the reasons why Stern does this is because a typical location wants a game that potentially has less things to go wrong and fix all the time, and that's why they call it a pro model. Is they're definitely more targeted toward a location. So they take out a lot of times mechs that are very complicated, do a lot of movement, or add a lot of parts and pieces to it, so that a location isn't dealing with those. So I get the logic behind it. Whereas a company like Labyrinth, they make one game, and they make basically one version of the game with some extras, but like a topper.
Oh my god, the air balls. The air
I mean,
balls.
basically back in the 90s, they made one version of all games. Just put,
Oh, well.
Here's your Circuits Voltaire. They might have had special, like, Adam's Family got like a special run because it sold so well. But in general, back then it was one game for all. But back then it was also a lot more location only, less home buyers. Now it's home buyers. And if you don't play a game that often, having a complicated mech, it doesn't break that often.
Wow, this has been a great start to this game so far. There we go. I wanted to travel earlier. Travel to green.
Yeah, that was just basically a special anniversary edition, or a special trim edition on the Adam's Family Gold edition. They've done that occasionally. I think the original Black Knight had a special gold edition or something like that too. Back to why they didn't put the upper playfield on all foods, it was a cost play. I mean, they took out, like, some games have 3D sculpts and stuff, whereas the pros will just use a printed piece of plastic in place of, like, Godzilla. Godzilla did not have a real Godzilla in their sculpt. He had a piece of plastic. They take out a lot of cost content to get the price point to that $7,000 price point. And an additional playfield, which has an additional flipper mech, the wiring and the lighting drive up the cost. So they take it out for the pro location style games. So,
Make it stop.
'cause each version has a bill of materials. Yeah.
Undead cultists.
It's like, this is your bill of materials to hit, this is your bill of materials to hit, and this is your bill of materials to hit.
Air balls and slings the outlane. All this other bullshit. Alright, there we go.
Watch it.
You watch it, buddy.
Yeah, we've been noticing a few little rattles off that upper ramp.
Yeah, not just the upper ramp, it's the inner right lamp. The inner right lamp also is giving us air balls. But I guess I'm just not hitting it quite right, so maybe that's all there is to it.
Attacking you.
Oops, that was early.
For sure, casual. They wouldn't be selling if they were trying to sell all premium models. Location game would be like, I need to make money by putting this game on location, and now I have to pay an additional $2,600 for that.
Undead
So,
cultists are
you know, that's the additional amount of plays just to cover the base cost of the game. Plus, more maintenance, more replacement parts. So the more that breaks on a location game, the less the operator is taking home. So,
Come on.
and if you didn't have those higher end models,
There we go.
you wouldn't have a pro version of the game. So,
Okay, what do I get? Oh, trap disarmed, okay. That's kind of important. Oh, I love you, sling to the outlane.
It's not the size of the horde that counts.
undead cultists are attacking
You
you.
like different models? I mean, honestly, there's a lot of pluses and minuses to everything, and as long as each thing has an actual reason for existing, I kind of feel there's enough differences between the machines that
yeah,
I feel okay with
some
versions.
some games there's not as many differences. Like this game, I didn't think had quite as enough of a difference between the pricing to
Yeah.
justify it. But I think you're right, Casual, that the profit margin on a premium game is much higher than the profit margin on a pro, so it sort of subsidizes the pro.
Right.
So that way, locations will buy every new game that Stern puts out.
Yes.
Because they want to get the games on location so people play them and go buy them for home.
Suck. Not as much as that. I obviously cannot backhand that shot. I just learned that lesson.
No, we have not played in LE Dungeons and Dragons. Most of the first games that showed up on location are pros, and we made based on feedback from friends and other people in the industry that we deal with. We felt we liked the pro. We didn't think there was enough value. $2,600 is another huge chunk of money for a moving dragon and a pop-up dungeon. So,
That'll be good.
yeah, we've seen the streams of it. Yeah, Stern did a bunch of different streams and things of the different versions.
Sling to the out lane. How do I love the let me count the ways?
Yeah, Penny Dude. Yeah, unfortunately, that scoop is like literally shoot it in and then it just like shoots it back out. It wasn't like a subway to pop out somewhere else. The Stern seems to be very against using subways in any of their modern games. I can't recall one recently that has a subway system in it.
Again with the outlane. Again with the sling.
Again with the sling.
Again with the mulligan, because I can't even get one game out where I can't have the sling to the outlane happen to me right now.
As Streamlabs has
Oh my
pointed
God.
out, the book is available.
Ay.
You can order it now through those links. There's a whole bunch of different places to buy it. If you're boycotting Amazon, there's a lot of other places to buy it. In fact, I recommend bookshop.org because they give part of the profits to this money to a local bookstore of your choice. Not a big chain retailer. So if you're interested in supporting us on our stream and learning about the homebrew pinball machine theme, definitely go pick up that book.
Yes.
Available in pre-order, available in print and in ebook.
Apparently you can get it because what's his face got it early.
Venom Premium doesn't have Subway. It basically cheats by the two rails that have the balls stacked. It cheats by launching one of them early if you hit in the back.
Pixelated.
I don't believe it's a Subway system underneath.
Level 1.
That's who got it early. Pixelated. All right.
You found an exit and received a bonus.
I don't think. Well, maybe.
What?
Does Venom have a subway?
I don't believe it does because it uses the wire forms and then into those stackable things to hold the balls, which on a 90s game probably would have been a couple of Subway systems. And then it pre-stages them also, it can shoot it out and keep the gameplay moving really fast. A la Rick and Morty's Portal, Garage Portal.
Watch it. That's my fire.
Arrive in Greenest, a farming village.
All right. Well. Oop, crap. That's not what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, we like that when the Rick and Morty pin, because Scott Denisi had done that, where if you hit the garage portal shot on Rick and Morty, up to the upper left, it would immediately dispense it out by the in lane. So they used the portal. When they first launched it, it was like immediate, so immediate that most people missed it. So they kind of at least put some delay on that after a couple of code runs.
Better not.
Critical hit.
Adventures in
That was annoying.
Quest Premium was last turn with the subway. I don't even remember where the subway was in that game.
Shit. There we go. Got it.
That game never really
It's party time.
reached out and grabbed us either because superhero.
Yeah, we got at that point we were already superheroed out.
It's like every other game from Stern was some sort of superhero Marvel universe pin. I mean, the only reason we kind of like Deadpool over one is more the humor of Deadpool.
Natural 20.
You were lucky.
What I would have loved to see, though, is a really truly R-rated version of the Deadpool code. I wonder if somebody's done that with the pinball browser.
Yeah, I'll be back.
The 2 Rick and Morty pins, trim only. The standard edition was intended to be the base one, and the Bloodsucker was intended to be the upper level, but it turned out something like 95% of the people who bought the game on day one bought a Bloodsuckers edition, and it's literally trim. Powder coat colors and trim. The gameplay itself is identical.
There we go. Got it.
We sold it off after a while because we just kind of had gone through everything there was to do in the game over and over again. So we kind of moved it on so we could pick up a different game.
Oops. Oh. Okay. Dragon's Castle. Sounds like a fun place to be. Oops.
Well, they originally were intended to be a different pricing level. So the basic one was this one price, and then the Bloodsuckers was about $500 more for special powder coat, and then you could have options like you could get the collapsing crystal purple on the coin door, which we did on ours, so we optioned a few things up. So yeah, the more accessories, just like going to a car and buying the dealer tries to get you to buy all these accessories that they make large percentage of profit margin on. So the same principle. I mean, powder coat doesn't change the way a game plays. It just changes the way the game looks, like on a pin. And it definitely looked more Rick and Morty with the purple body armor.
You won.
Oh, good. I won. Almost
And
lost
you saved
there.
it, yeah.
You won. Oh, wait. Get in. Oh, my God. Get in. Get in. Stop bouncing. I hate you. Get better, said Ed.
Yeah, and now like Spooky does make a couple of versions of the different games, and they will do different cabinet art now too.
You
Owl
being attacked by an
bears.
owl bear.
Come on. Shit. There we go.
You're alive.
Bouncing, floating, bouncing, bouncing. Takes forever. Oh, when you miss your shot, you really pay for it in this game.
Level 3.
You are attacked by a troll.
What?
You got a troll!
Almost
You
got
are
a ball in
going
the
to
middle.
die.
Top of that. Get in the home. Oh my God! Stop going down the middle. Freaking A. It's like, holy moly.
Yeah,
Finally.
I can tell the magnet's getting hot because it's not grabbing the ball like it was.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Oh, come on. Danger, danger, Will Robinson. I know. Oh, there we go. Oh, my. I saw that swirly too. It literally went like this around in there.
Yeah, the magnet's getting weak because it's getting warm.
Yep. Oh, yeah. I'm sure you're right.
You found an exit and received a bonus.
Yay!
We
more
have
points.
flipper coolers on this game, but it looks like we need to figure out something
Magnet
for
cooler.
the magnet cooling. I
Yup.
might see if there's some like fan and event I can 3D print to direct air up into
It's
that
not
to
over yet.
Yeah.
cool that magnet down.
You know what's funny? I was editing that cooling fan video that we're going to release on YouTube soon. And you talked about, oh, we probably don't need that magnet cooler on that video. You literally
Maybe.
say that. Now we're going to need an update on that video.
Well, nobody makes a magnet cooler, so
Oh.
yeah.
So then why did you say it?
I
It's
said-
not even a thing, right?
Well, I said maybe.
Is there a magnet cooler available for games?
There's Godzilla has.
Okay.
One. I have one on
Thank you.
Godzilla,
All right.
so which keeps the magnet cooler.
All right.
So
You're gonna clean up.
I will try to try.
Okay.
But yeah, maybe I have to figure out what I can do with that. See if there's any way I can duct in some air.
All right. By the way, is this YouTube over here?
Tiamat is hatching a new
Yeah.
plan to escape.
Do I have to
punishment.
click on this? No.
Yeah, you can click it. It
Choose
should
the
appear. If
character.
Oh, it
somebody,
is.
if somebody actually, this is the YouTube chat.
Oh, okay.
And if somebody actually said anything in there, it
would
would
say-
actually appear in
Oh,
here too.
got it. Okay. I just want to make sure it's. Even though we're.
All right. Do I want to go? This guy, I've been making some good progress. I'm gonna try to do some more progression with him.
Yeah, I kind of decided to stick with one character right now because I'm just struggling. Rather than try to spread
Help
the
the
wealth.
kobolds defend the caravan. Or I can attack the kobold caravan.
Oh.
Do I want to help defend it?
That is an interesting
Town, you see a
set of circumstances.
Then you see Yanxi attacking and decide to help defend the kobolds.
Oh, I certainly do, Firewing. The biggest reason why I like to play Whirlwind, especially in summers in the Bay Area of California, maybe more so in San Jose than the other place, but basically where it's really nice and hot on a summer's day. You know, you're in the arcade, it's stuffy, it's cramped, it's hot, and then you go and you're like, I gotta go play a game of Whirlwind just so I can cool off. And that was literally the reason why I loved playing that game. Because it felt so damn good to have that fan on my face. My reward of playing pinball is a fan to the face that I really needed the lot, you know. Oh.
Yep.
Oh, it's a fun game too. I do have to say it's definitely a nostalgia fueled reason why I like to play it a lot. But yeah, not that I'm aware of, other than someone sticking a fan over the DDR machine in the local arcades, which is what they did on a frequent basis. Because they didn't want kids to pass out, because there were certainly a lot of kids that were playing that game hours upon hours when Dance Dance Revolution first came out, and so it was like a normal practice to just have a fan somewhere nearby at all times.
Wrath got me.
Yeah, sure
Better
did.
than nothing.
You are attacked by a
Wow.
Yanxi.
I've gone through all the balls just in this one mode.
Yeah, Firewing, I knew someone that lost weight because they played DDR all the time. So yeah, I believe it. I believe it. Need a white water with a squirt gun. Well, that would be that wouldn't be a bad idea actually. Might get the pinball machine a little
I was gonna
wet,
say
but-
you gotta make the game out of something other than wood.
Or just have a giant plastic bag over the machine. Yeah, we've talked about, it would be a great idea to play a pinball machine with, while you're at the pool, nice and cool off.
Chlorine and water near a pinball machine? No, thank you.
At least not yet. We could help form the first pinball machine that is completely waterproof.
Yeah, everything would have to be made out of like stainless steel and plastics.
Well, I'm sure you can use the new revolutionary technology available to us.
Well, chlorine in water is basically salt water, and it's very caustic to steel. So I'm not moving any of my machines close to a pool.
Oh, you already got the multi-ball town celebration. Shoot the yellow shots. And you want to maintain your multi-ball if you can in order to get the most points in this mode. DDR is pretty good exercise once you get into the really difficult songs. It's pretty fun. Yeah. No, I was first into the Beat Mania, or as it was known, Hip Hop Mania, when it first came out in the States. And then I got into DDR for a little while, but I was just way too into the idea of the whole like 5-key and then the record scratch, all of that. Plus, it was the rhythm part that I really loved the most. Because it was all about timing, and that's kind of what's going on in pinball in general. So I feel like my prerequisite was filled. Thanks to the years of experience with playing rhythm and dance games.
No one goes up
I want a
against
TR
the
is some
dragon
kind
and
of
wins.
dancing game that, for that reason, I've seen Twitch streamers who stream those VR Beat Saber games get a filter over them. Oh, a filter.
Oh yeah.
That's okay.
I've seen lots of like, oh come on, give me a break on that bounce. Lots of VR chat people doing Beat Saber in VR chat.
Yeah, yeah.
So not only are you playing that, you're got the goggles on, and sticks in your hand.
That's a good workout. Just make sure you drink lots of water. Anyone play Tommy
Tiamat is hatching a new plan to
Pinball? We
escape
played it
punishment.
enough times. I think that I feel like it's a fun game. We had a friend that actually I think, either had it or rented it for a while.
Ah, well
Can't
met,
remember what
adventurer.
he did.
Welcome to my shop. You will not find
It's a lot of
better
fun.
price in all the
It's not based off of the movie or anything like that. I guess it was a really well-known play.
Yeah, it was based on the play Tommy the Musical.
Yeah. And I thought it was
I
a
have
decent
just
game.
returned from an abandoned farm.
It's way
I
better if you have a
dispatched
pin
few
sound
of the
card in it,
Nordic
because it is a
stars.
data
I knew he
user.
was going to say that.
Return
I
and
knew you were going to
investigate
say
the
Because
that.
it is actually really, the music is really kind of bleh, because that's the
The
problem with
music-
any of those data use music pins is because it's not the song.
I wouldn't say the music is bad because you can't say that it's a musical pin. It's the sound effects that get to you. The
Well, there's that, but on that game in particular, though, the
okay.
music is not very good because it's like a MIDI interpretation of Tommy. Yes.
Anyway, yes, point taken. Data East is not known for their sound quality.
Oh, God.
You hit that middle part. DDR isn't really a dancing game, but more of a stepping game. Well, at this point, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Because of all the options that are out there now. When it first came out, it was revolutionary and it was sort of like, oh my god, it's the NES Power Pad, but it's in the, arcade format. That was kind of what I thought when I first saw that. Because I had a friend that had the Power Pad for the NES. And, it was fun for a while, but, you can only do so much with socked feet playing a serious game like Rhythm and Dance
Oh.
games. Oh, that was sucky. Oh, that one was sucky.
Yeah.
It's a stage musical. It's not the real
Do not
music.
give
yeah,
up.
yeah.
Yeah.
When I worked at the arcade, I used to do DDRs as Pat. Oh, nice. I would have certain songs where I can use my hands and spin around too. Oh man! And you were the guy that you took the bar. Here's the DDR setup, right? And you got this bar that's like right here. And a lot of times, what I would see is, and it's like, on one hand, I wanted to say that's cheating because you're not standing and dancing like you're supposed to. But on the other hand, it's still a lot of exercise, so it makes sense,
Nothing over
right?
here.
Yeah, I've seen the Pursuit DDR too.
You are attacked.
I haven't seen that anymore because DDR is not as popular as it used to be. On a rare occasion, I'm trying to remember if I saw it randomly or if I was out with friends. I must have been out with friends at one point because we would also go to like Golfland and actually do miniature golf.
Man.
Miniature golfing while fursuiting.
I finished
That was a
off
lot
the
of fun.
Nordics.
I missed that.
That well must have been the entrance to the old lair of the Cult of the Dragon.
Must have been the old lair entrance. Wow, that was.
It must have been love.
Do not give
But
up.
it's over now. He's pushing the finger and he's going like this. Oh, it must have been love as he goes like this to me. All right. It's where the wind blows.
All right, everybody. Thanks for coming by tonight. It's been a fun night. Definitely got to do something about that magnet because boy, it
magnet.
is not working towards that end of the game.
And that ramp where the ball just flies out into the abyss.
Yeah.
That too.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that one, but I will have to check that out and see what those couple of things are doing and why. But definitely got to figure
Yeah.
out, is there a way? Because the magnet's actually not under the playfield. The magnet
Where is it?
So you got the shot that goes underneath.
Yeah.
It's above it.
Oh.
It's above it, because you got the gelatinous cube above it, and it's sandwiched in the middle. So the key is, how can I get air ducted up in there to actually cool that magnet? This is going to be a fun one. I'd have to see.
I don't know if that's possible.
Yeah, I got to
right?
see if there's some way I could come up through the playfield with a duct and a
Maybe.
fan and force some air. That's gonna be the trick.
You're going to have to use your best engineering brains to figure this one out. And then retire and work for Stern to figure that one out.
Yeah. All right. If you haven't already,
Yes.
buy our book, support our stream, because we make more money off of this than we do on through the Amazon and stuff. Because Amazon takes a big cut. So this is a way to help
let me
us
put
give
the
a
link
more
on.
direct support for our stream. Plus, it'll help you understand once we get the homebrew going.
Yeah.
Definitely help us out there. We would really, really appreciate it.
Yeah.
So
Thank you, Amiga and Firewing. Definitely appreciate you guys. You can see the stream coming out of Gary's ears.
when I was doing that. Yeah.
Yeah, I drive him mad enough as it is, and now the game is going to make him completely turn into a werewolf. All right. I'm going to see who we can send.
Thank you for posting that link to our
Yes,
Discord there.
thank you.
Casual.
Yes, that's our
We
Discord.
talk pinball, game room stuff, you name it. I post stuff, information in there on the book and stuff like that. So definitely give our Discord a join and participate if you'd like to. But
Right.
otherwise, we're going to be sending you guys off to...
We'll send you guys off to the Pinball Mafia if I know how to type, that is. I sit here typing away, and
Yep.
my fingers are in wrong spots, and here we are.
Yeah, we'll be back
There it
Wednesday
is.
night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll let everybody know on our social media. We are Wild Dog Arcade on Blue Sky, on Instagram, and on Threads. We also have a YouTube channel, which is also Wild Dog Arcade. Ed's going to be getting close to releasing another video for the YouTube channel, and he's got another 2 in the queue. So watch our YouTube channel for more content coming up.
That's right. All right, folks, stay tuned. Thanks again. Pinball is fun. I have to tell myself this sometimes, and Gary is a good reminder, and he's very patient with me, so thank you, Gary. Aww, he just threw me under the bus. Just okay. All right, take care, Pat. We'll see you around.
All right.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
I thought it was better.
I was more giving you shit.
Oh, okay.